What's going on, guys?
It's your girl, Miss Britney
and DC.
And we are back with a 9-month update of Mr. President slash his twin slash Snickums, DC2, DC squared, Junior, Dak. He has a lot of names. So, yes, our sweet boy is officially 9 months. And it's so funny because we were talking today about how much his personality is changing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let Daddy start it off.
What to say about the 9 months? Still isn't sleeping.
So you can talk about the crib situation and I'll talk about the eating situation. So now instead of waking up twice, he's waking up once around like 5:30ish. And sometimes he wakes up to eat, other times he just wakes up because he hates his crib. And Daddy can talk about that situation.
So I guess he's gotten so used to being, I mean, he's already in the room with us, but being in our bed, especially when we came from the first house, he used to come, we used to pick him up, put him in our bed. So he's very, very used to that. So now he kind of wakes up at 5:30 expecting to get in our bed.
Yep.
And she puts him in the bed. I think now it's time for him to just stay in his bed. So my thing is now, okay, get him up, get him back right, get him together, get him back sleepy, put him back in his bed. But he just hates being in his bed. I don't know. We don't know why.
He hates it. And guys, there'll be nights where Daddy will try to force him to stay in his crib and just show him like, we're right here, you're fine. And he's literally just hanging on.
Just looking over and peeking, sensing what we're doing.
He'll put his little arm out, he'll throw his little foot in between the little bars, the rails. He does not like being in that crib.
At all.
So, because of our parents, we love our parents to death. Baby DC has tried so many different types of foods. We learned from my dad that he loves pickles.
Pickles, yeah.
What about from your parents?
I think he might have had some chicken one time or something. I don't know what. I don't know why. What else? Baked potatoes.
Baked potatoes.
And then your dad gave him mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. At Grammy's house, he loves popsicles.
Yeah.
What else?
Oh.
Did he have frozen pickle juice? I think you said he did.
I think he tried that with Milan. I think that was Milan.
We're giving him mashed potatoes. He loves sweet potatoes. And I give him a lot of popsicles, especially because he's teething. So he loves eating popsicles.
I read that we can give him eggs, so I tried some eggs. He didn't like it at all. That's the only thing I've ever seen him spit out. He spit it back out. He tried grits too.
Grits, yeah. I give him a little bitty bits of bread, so he likes bread. But yeah, with me, because DC chokes very easily, I get scared over every and anything. On the bottle, it'll say like 9 months, 6 months, 7 months, and then when DC tries it, he's not there yet. Or it'll say like dissolve in your mouth, and it's not really dissolving for him. So I stopped going by what the package says, and I kind of just test it out with him and just see how that goes, because some people literally go by what the package says and your baby might not be there yet. So DC isn't really there for a lot of his age appropriate snacks. We'll see how that goes. Now let's talk about this little aggressive thing he has going on. I don't know where he gets this from.
Very aggressive.
My sweet boy is so damn aggressive. He is such a bully, and I don't know what to do because this is just him. Tell about your son.
I don't know. He just likes being aggressive. I don't know. Like if you play with him, like kind of rough, he enjoys it. He's laughing. He's giggling. He wants to at you all the time. I don't know.
And I was telling DC, I think we need to get a little puppy because he's so aggressive. Like, guys, if you do like this to him, he gets a kick out of it. And he's
right back at you.
He does his face and you're like, relax. Recently we had a baby here, just visiting, and he was so aggressive with this sweet little gentle baby. And I'm like, DC.
No, it wasn't a baby. It was like 7, 8 months. DC's 9 months, so it's not like it was a huge age difference. So.
Yeah. Now this walker was probably one of our favorite purchases. We love the walker. We put him in there and he literally runs around. He knows how to back up, and the walker has these little buttons that he really likes to play with. What do you think about the walker?
He can run all the way around the room. It makes him feel like he can walk, so he can be mobile. He can go to the door. He can go into the kitchen. He can follow us around the house. We were just at her brother's house. He was chasing him around. So yeah, that's probably his favorite accessory as well too. So he can move around. He hates being in his little cage thing.
He hates it. He loves to crawl. He crawls super fast. But I think we told you guys that in the 6-month video.
I think so. Yeah.
But now his thing is jumping. So he loves to climb. He loves to jump. He loves to jump off of things.
Yeah. We were on the couch last night, matter of fact. We were just watching TV. He wanted us to get up, just like she was saying. He wants to get up. He's going to get up. And then I think I might have let go of him for a second. He was sitting there, and then he just happened to jump, and I just happened to catch him with both my hands and looked right at Britney. And she was like, yes. So he never does. He does it with you way more than me.
He does. Now his cage. That's my second favorite purchase.
It's good. He doesn't like it though.
No.
My friend bought that one though. Shout out to Tom. So the cage comes in handy a lot because you can just put him in there and he's not going to go anywhere.
Right.
To him, he's trapped. And he wants to go all around the house. Instead of just sitting there and playing with his toys that are right there, we put every single toy he has in there with him. He does not want to be in there.
Yep. And we put literally all his toys. We put a bunch of blankets, you know, just in case he wants to hold on and fall. A bunch of pillows. He hates it. Now his first words were, drum roll please, mama!
Yeah.
His first words were mama. His second word was papa. Is it papa or papa?
I think it's
what did he say?
I think it was Papa.
Yeah, I think he says Papa.
Papa, yeah.
And then we caught him doing this. So one of his aunties taught him how to do this.
He doesn't do it for us when we're looking at him.
At all. At all. He picks and chooses when he wants to hold his bottle, and it's so annoying.
Yeah. He has to be in a very good mood to hold his bottle. If he's mad, he's not holding that bottle. And then he'll get even more mad at you for not holding his bottle.
Yes.
Because he doesn't want to hold the bottle.
And he still fights us getting his diaper changed, but it's like half and half. Some days he'll let you do it.
He's getting better.
Other days he won't.
Oh, he sings now.
He sings. Tell him about that, dude.
So at my parents, I think where were we at when they called us about that? We were out of town somewhere, and they were like,
really?
you know he can sing, right? And we was like, he could not sing. So they had a video of them singing to him. And then kind of at the end, he joins in and just, So we think that's him singing. So I don't know. We might have a singer on our hands.
Please.
And then even when I sing to him sometimes, or if we're in the car, he'll just start yelling, So I don't know if he's yelling or if he's trying to sing back. But I think he's singing, so.
And even as a baby, he absolutely loves when DC sings to him. So I think he's starting to just pick up on it. But one thing right now, he's trying to get used to his own voice. So he just hollers.
Yeah.
Like just yells for nothing. Like he's not crying, he's not mad or sad, he's literally just yelling.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy, but
I think the doctor told us that he was going to start doing that, so we were prepared at least.
Yeah. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about, an update on Parenthood. So for me, 9 months in, I think once he was about 8 months, I finally felt confident being a mama. Like I finally feel like I own my role. I feel really good. I know my son. Because like I told you guys before, everyone used to tell me that it'll come super natural because it's my baby, and that did not happen. Nothing came natural, and I used to think, what is wrong with me? But now at 8 months, like I totally got it. I accept the responsibility. Now it's second nature. Now like my son is just a part of me in my everyday life. So for me, it took 8 months. And of course, everyone's journey is different, but I'm very, very happy and proud to share this with you guys because I didn't think I would get here, honestly. XDC, it was a struggle and it was a lot. So I'm just very, very happy, and I absolutely adore my son, but it did take some time for me to get used to. And just to remember that like, this is my priority, this is my responsibility, and it no longer feels like a job or a chore. Like now I wake up every day and I'm just excited for the day. Like my son is just, he's a part of me, and we just get the day started and we just do what we gotta do every day. And our bond is just growing and growing, and it just makes me really happy.
That's so sweet. For me, so what am I telling him right now? Just another
Just
bit on
as a
how I
dad.
feel.
Mhm.
Yeah. So 9 months right now. He's always been busy. The one thing that I'm really starting to deal with is now he's really, really, really busy. And people always, when he was crawling and we had to carry him, we were always telling people with like 1-year-olds that were running around that we were like, dang, we can't wait for him to get to that point. And they were always like, no, you might want to keep him where he's at. And now we're starting to see what they mean. So now he doesn't want us to hold him. And even though he can't walk, he wants us to put him down so he can hold on to things and move around. Now he's crawling around the whole house. So him being extra busy now is like, I can't just be on my laptop and watch him like I usually was. Now I have to really follow behind him. He wants to run to the other side of the room. I have to go over there and make sure he's not putting anything in his mouth. So it's going to be very attentive to what he's doing. So that's something I'm really, really adjusting to right now. It's hard to multitask like I want to do. So that's probably the one thing I'm really adjusting to. Yeah,
he requires so much attention. And we're the type of parents, we want him to explore. So we try to like work with him, but it's a lot. It's a lot. One thing I do love, even though he's still a daddy's boy, he comes to me for affection, and it's like my favorite little parts of the day. Like if he's crying, he'll just look for his mama and just put his little hands up. I'm like, oh, he wants me to hold him. He wants a huggy, or he wants me to feed him. So now the fact that he can literally tell you who he wants and he can come to you or put his arms up for you, that's like my favorite part. So yeah, he definitely comes to me for all the love and affection, but he definitely goes to DC for like the fun. Like he knows when he wants to flip, when he wants to jump, go to DC, because I'm not doing it. I'm not holding you while you act the fool.
She always thinks he's gonna get hurt doing anything. So. But that's a mama. That's mamas.
Yeah, we have totally different parenting styles because I'm very don't do anything where he can get hurt. He lets him explore a little more.
He has to. Yeah, he's a little boy.
Or he'll bump his little head, or maybe like fall to the side, and I'm like, oh. DC kind of just.
He'll be alright. He'll be alright.
Now, what about how do you feel as a dad now in 9 months? Like incorporating dad life to your regular life.
I still feel pretty good. It's just, I mean, I know it's gonna be more trying as time goes on, but I mean, I still feel pretty good. He's still like my best friend, kind of feel like we just hang out with each other. We just be chilling. So I still feel good. I feel good.
Yeah, he's going really good, and we're still adjusting to nighttime. Because he's still waking up throughout the night, and we have to change him and we have to feed him. You know, he's just not asleep throughout the night. So me and DC adjust. Like some nights I'm totally a team player. Other nights I'm like,
yeah, she's not getting up.
Yeah, so. I can't do it.
But sometimes I wake up and he's in the bed and she already got him, and I didn't even realize that he woke up. So she gets it back every now and then. Yeah,
for sure. But I think now it's a lot easier with us trying to. Because now we have 3 different schedules to look at, and I think now we're doing a good job over communicating, making sure that everyone and all of our schedules kind of just align.
I think sometimes we kind of feel like we short him a little bit, because I know we're so tired after work. Like at one point we were like, let's go to the parks more, let's go do this more. So we're definitely trying to put that more in our day. I think there's a fair here this week. Want to make sure we go to the fair for him. Take him to the park at least once a week. We know when he's with our parents, he gets out a little bit more too. So just making everything a balance.
Yeah, because it's hard right now. I mean, Daddy just started his classes, learning how to do taxes. He's still in his MBA program. He has his 9 to 5. I have my 9 to 5. I'm running a business. I have my YouTube channel. I'm still taking these courses. So we have so much on our plate, but we know that this is just temporary. So we just really have to put in extra effort to make sure we bond and spend time with him. And not just like watching after him, but really just making memories. So I think that's the biggest thing for us right now. When you're young and you have a child, you still have so much to accomplish. So you kind of have to balance all 3, because it's our marriage, our son, and then, our careers. So it's a lot, but it's not impossible.
You got it.
Yeah. And the reason why we keep saying this in these videos, guys, is because once you have a child, your time is so limited to what you want to do. Is that fair to say?
Very true. Very true. And you got to really make sure you use all your time like wisely. Whether that's, I mean, we still have to make time for our friends and things like that for those other relationships that we have with people. So, because I can see how people lose a lot of friends in the situation too.
So that's it, guys, on our 9-month update, and we will keep you guys updated.
See you next time.